So talk about the atmosphere of the team. You talked about Kenyon Martin. Kerry Kittles got shipped out for a second round pick. I think Lucius Harris just waived. He after being a big part of these teams, he's just essentially just thrown away. I heard a story that Jason Kidd was actually on vacation in Mexico, and he comes back early from his vacation after seeing the deals that were being done, and he was really, really unhappy. There was even a rumor that he might have asked for a trade to Dallas. Talk about that. Well, were they ever close? I believe there was a deal that might have sent. Was it Antoine Jameson or someone like that? Antoine Walker and Josh Howard and a number one pick coming back to New Jersey. How was the atmosphere of the team at that moment?
They were a two-time Eastern Conference champion squad, but they were starting transition under Bruce Ratner, who made their move to Brooklyn. Let's face it, he made it part of his real estate development plan. He had no vested interest in building a contender in New Jersey or cared about the fans in New Jersey or basketball fans at all. He used the Nets as basically a pawn in being able to get to Brooklyn as part of a bigger real estate development project that we see currently that stands at Atlantic Yards. And the Nets at that point in time, you had Rod Thorne, who was a seasoned, well-respected executive, but he really had limited capabilities as far as what ownership was going to allow him to do. They were in cost-cutting mode. There was the recession. There were a lot of financial factors that were and imminent domain issues in Brooklyn. There were a lot of factors that were limiting the Nets trying to even get there. So they were not in a position where you saw, let's push all the chips in the middle of the table and get this team over the top. This was almost as though we can't afford Kenyon Martin on a max contract, but oh boy, we can't also have an empty arena and a disgruntled star player in Jason Kidd. So we need to bring in a co-star for him. As luck would have it, Vince Carter was disenfranchised with the direction of the Raptors, and they were able to trade for him. You know, they didn't have to sign him as a free agent to a mega deal. It's as far as a star player, he was relatively affordable, wasn't going to break the bank. So it worked in that regard.